It's 2018, marijuana is finally allowed and sexual harassment finally isn't.
People were lining up overnight to get their hands on this book. How's this for a marketing line? It's the book the president doesn't want you to read.
Tonight, a house of horrors in plain sight, where an unspeakable nightmare was playing out for 13 children.
Despite last-minute negotiations after the vote was called, but no deal.
Sir, I'm giving you 175 years.
A newly constructed pedestrian bridge, 950 tons of concrete and steel came crashing down on this busy 6-lane thoroughfare.
The Syrian regime is accused of using chlorine as a weapon.
Breaking news, the United States, France, and Britain unleash airstrikes on Syria.
There is breaking news in Bill Cosby's sexual assault retrial. There has been a verdict. The comedian, now 80, has been found guilty on all counts.
Bill Cosby taken into custody today after being sentenced to 3 to 10 years.
Kim started the summit overnight by crossing the DMZ.
New video shows the fiery wrath of Kilauea bearing down on the neighborhood of Leilani Estates.
Harry and Meghan have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.
Roseanne was fired for tweeting that former Obama advisor Valerie Jarrett was the birth child of the Muslim Brotherhood and the Planet of the Apes.
Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who ordered the zero-tolerance policy, says he is simply enforcing immigration laws. But those laws do not require the separation of children and parents. The Trump administration is now choosing to enforce the law differently.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless cunt.
Late today, President Trump signing an executive order that he says will keep families together and end the separation of children from their parents coming into this country illegally.
Rescue divers have found a soccer team of 12 boys and their coach alive.
All of the children and their coach have now been rescued from that cave.
A dozen FBI agents have now joined the search for a missing University of Iowa student. Molly Tibbetts disappeared last week.
The search for 20-year-old Molly Tibbetts, who disappeared nearly 5 weeks ago, apparently has led to her body.
Do you swear that the testimony you're about to give before this committee be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Hurricane Michael's 155-mile-per-hour winds and nearly 14-foot storm surge leveled almost everything in its path.
We have breaking news about that deadly mass shooting in a Southern California bar and country music venue.
4 people are dead tonight, including a police officer and doctor in a shooting at a Chicago hospital. There has been a shooting at Great Mills High School in Maryland.
That deadly shooting at a Kentucky high school, 2 students killed, 18 injured.
A school shooting with reports of multiple fatalities, this time in Santa Fe, Texas.
Oh my God!
There appears to have been a mass casualty incident at a school in South Florida.
Kids were freaking out. Some kids froze, some kids were on their phones. A lot of were on their phones just trying to Snapchat everything.
Saddened to say that 17 people lost their lives.
There have been at least 12 school shootings in America so far in 2018. It's February 15th. We're averaging one just about every 3 or 4 days. How we doing, America? Everyone okay with that?
These events are now so familiar, we basically automatically know how each side will play out. Thoughts and prayers? Fuck your thoughts and prayers. It's a mental health problem, yeah, but it's also a gun problem, and then someone says, now's not the time to talk about gun control, and everyone moves on until it inevitably happens again. But this time felt slightly different, because when the now's not the time argument came out, the kids from that school said, you know what? Yes, it fucking is.
They say that no laws could have been able to prevent the hundreds of senseless tragedies that have occurred. We call BS!
If it was a Muslim or a Mexican doing the shooting, how many new laws and how much money would we spend then to stop the madness? But since it's almost always a white kid, there's just nothing we can do.
You may say I'm a dreamer. 2, 3, 4, all we want is gun reform. But I'm not the only one.
music world is paying tribute this morning to the talent of Cranberry singer Dolores O'Riordan.
And don't let anybody ever tell you that it's white or black. Twice belongs to all people.
Make up for it, fires to the end zone, touchdown! Alabama wins!
And for the Philadelphia Eagles, the long drought is over.
Enrique Ogunbowale wins the national championship for Notre Dame!
The Nova Nation has another national championship.
From now on, it'll be Willpower Indianapolis 500 winner for 2018.
The Washington Capitals are the 2018 Stanley Cup champions!
There's the buzzer. There's a new dynasty in the NBA. The Golden State Warriors champions once again.
Justify as the 13th Triple Crown winner.
France are the champions of the world!
Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Red Sox win the World Series.
Will you marry me?
I was 15.
Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face.
I have a dream that enough is enough.
Tears stream down your face. I promise you I will learn from your mistakes. Tears stream down your face.
I can't believe that that actually just happened.
Senator Rubio, can you tell me right now that you will not accept a single donation from the NRA in the future?